Privet Drive, and I'm a little not surprised. We all knew this was coming, but that's it. That's the end of the book.
Yeah.
The only thing left would be the back cover, and we never did really figure out who the hand belonged to, but we pretty much have everything else on the cover nailed down.
So we made it.
Yeah, we finally got there.
6 months.
Yeah, I do want to say that is the end of this episode, but the show is not over. We still have our movie night that we're going to do for a more direct comparison between the book and the movie. We haven't said this on air yet, but we have been restricting ourselves from watching the first Harry Potter movie so that we all have more of a fresh take on it when we do watch it and take notes. That way, while we just kind of thought it would work better, which has just been killing James because he loves watching the movies all the time.
It has been hard. It is hard not to watch those movies.
Really? Especially when you say no, because then I just want to do it a little bit more.
Hey, I don't blame you, but it did keep us from jumping to like the 6th and 7th book in the first book. Or while we read through the first book. Because, I mean, really, these stories, they all tie together, which is something that I do love about them, even if I don't remember all of the details. Details and small ones from the very last book tie in all the way back to the first book. And I love stories that do that.
Do.
One more note, you'll be able to follow Jade and I as we go into another story too. We're going to be doing a podcast together on the Sword of Truth series. So I just wanted to
Shamelessly plug.
Yeah, I just wanted to plug it just a little bit. I'll shut up about it now, but it's going to be fucking awesome, and you guys should check it out.
Ending our episode, I just want to say that being an individual that doesn't ever read anything, I have no desire, want to read anything. Starting to read this book for the first time, really, to be honest, is the first book I've ever sat down and read, but I haven't read it. It's been on Audible. But listening to it and hearing it rather than watching a movie has been, to be honest with you, from what I remember of the movie, 100 times better than watching the movie itself. Like, I should have read the books way before I watched the movies. And I would encourage anybody to read a book or a book series before they watch something that has been remade or reanimated or anything like that on TV. There's so much detail you're missing. And that's coming from somebody that has no desire of reading. I've loved it since I started, and I'm not going to stop.
Right on, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
I think that is a good spot to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. We appreciate you guys, and thanks on top of that for just reading along with us. I also wanted to take a second to thank James and Shantell for joining us for every single episode of this book. It's not always easy or convenient, but they really fucking showed up and helped us get this thing done, which we had no idea if we were actually going to follow through with or not, but we totally did.
I am going to thank Nate and Jade for being able to put all of it together, edit, and even host us at their home every time we get together. We couldn't do it without you, and we are forever grateful.
So much love in the room.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So, as I said before, this is the end of this episode, but not our show. Keep it dialed in, guys, because I have a feeling that the book-to-movie comparison episode, or whatever the hell we decide to call it, is going to be good. And this feed will continue on. We will continue adding more as we get back into the rest of the Harry Potter series. So no worries there. Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's our show, everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you wanted to reach out to us, you can. Our email is podcastatt@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook by searching All the Things or at podcastatt.
Our Instagram and Twitter are podcast_ATT. And if you're interested in helping us grow, you can find us at Patreon at podcast_ATT as well. Thanks. Catch you next time.